If you're stuck and can't make any progress with your language learning, then this video is made for you. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Nabil, someone who simply loves languages. And in today's video, we'll see together what stages we go through as language learners, then we'll explain why we feel stuck at certain points in this journey. Then I'll give you practical things that work for me personally so that you start doing them today. Feel free to check timestamps in the video description and let's dive in. So first of all, there are many models that suggest different divisions for language learning stages. But since we adore keeping things simple and understandable, we are gonna take the simplest one: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. You already know these for sure, but let me help you understand each one on a deeper level. Beginner. Here, language learners go mainly through two stages: pre-production stage and the early production stage. In the first stage, the learner is normally silent while listening to new words and gaining an understanding of the language. They may articulate simple single words, but not really meaningful utterances. In the early production stage, they start to practice what they learn. They speak in short phrases or maybe short paragraphs where they express simple things. However, progress in this level is easy to notice because one goes from nothing to something, which is clearly progress. Then comes the intermediate level, where vocabulary continues to expand and learners start to speak in longer phrases, sentences, or ask questions. In addition, they will start reading and writing properly, but this is only the first stage of this level. Usually learners report feeling stuck reaching upper intermediate level, where they cannot feel any new progress in their language, and you probably are here too at this level since you are watching this video. So why do learners stop going forward at this point? They honestly don't. They simply just don't notice the improvement, as it's more of vocabulary expansion instead of grammar rules and clear stuff that may give you that feeling of, oh, I'm learning something new, I'm making progress. This is the main reason, and there are maybe other reasons too, like inconsistency in learning, for example. Now I will give you a few practical things to do starting from now in order to move from your current level to the next. First of all, according to the input hypothesis, in order to improve, you need to expose yourself to the language that's just a little bit more challenging than your current level. It should be difficult enough to push you, but not so difficult that it's overwhelming. In your intermediate level, this is the rule that can give you actual results. Expose yourself to the advanced language using your first skills: listening, reading, speaking, and writing. For example, you switch your subtitles language from English to your target language. You mostly watch content in this language too. Read, write journal entries too. And of course, you should speak. Either you find a language partner or just speak to yourself. That's what we all do. There is a lot of content out there that can teach you how to start writing and speaking in your target language. However, I may make my own videos in the future too, so stay tuned. My second advice is using your fifth skill too: thinking in your target language. So you probably are thinking in your first language or probably in English. Then you translate to your target language. You may even do this process without noticing it because it usually happens fast. Thinking is a really quick process. However, you should start activating your monitor device and look for the way you think and what language you are using. For example, when I speak Italian, I find myself thinking in French. But slowly this is changing because I am conscious of what language I think in, and of course being more exposed to my target language had helped me a ton. Another thing is you should do what natives do. Put yourself in situations where you're surrounded by your target language, watch content made by natives for natives, read their books, and even learn something in your target language just as they do. Let's take what I did with French as an example. I was stuck in the intermediate plateau for over 13 years, which surely made me think my French was obviously hopeless. But last year I enrolled in the language center and took French classes. They only spoke French, which helped me a lot. These classes encouraged me to watch French content and speak it more outside that French setting, and now I can say I have an advanced level because I put my target language in use instead of storing it in my brain. I, for example, even started reviewing my lessons and looking for lectures online in French. This was really helpful for me. The most important piece of advice that anyone could possibly give you to ensure you make actual progress is be patient. You are making more progress, you're just not noticing it. Advanced. Next to reach the advanced level, there is no obvious clear line between levels, but once you're there, you will know it. Trust me. Being there doesn't mean your language learning journey is at the end, since it actually has no finish line. You will find yourself in need to maintain it, but don't worry, I am here to help you do that. So subscribe to my channel to not miss any future language learning videos. To sum up, if you wanna overcome the language learning intermediate plateau and make some progress, you must leave the language. If you watched till here, thank you so much. Please comment with this emoji to let me know you because I really appreciate you. You can also tell me what language you're learning now and maybe a story about your plateau too. And again, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for any new content, and see you in the next video. Bye!